Jacksonville rapper Yungeen Ace arrested by Jacksonville Beach police around midnight.
So Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them.
Yeah, we good after that. We just gotta go to the back. He's gonna get the camera. We'll take pictures. Back here. Back.
News was written exclusively today, as previously reported by Jacksonville sheriffs. Jacksonville police investigating the fresh video evidence that Yungeen Ace paid for Foolio's hit expect the rapper to be arrested for questioning soon after the police have proven Yungeen Ace's guilt. After the arrest of Foolio's hitters, Yungeen Ace and his group ATK receive ABSA from Sheriff TK Waters.
Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
Same time that Yungeen Ace were being probed for Foolio's killing, he would make the decision to dissolve his gang, ATK. Moreover, it resulted in a snitch, which is among the worst possible timing. In a tweet, he stated ATK no longer exists, those things are expunged, with an accompanying Instagram video that attests to it.
I say no more ATK, it ain't no more. What you talking about? Niggas don't do shit. Niggas don't do shit. You tripping. Everybody always got shit to say. These niggas. When the time for the Lord to be paid, niggas be at? Got all this shit to say. Where the niggas be at though? What niggas be? Niggas need to get buried. When the time to spend that money, where the niggas be? Always got shit to say, but don't be on shit, man. They don't get no feet wet or nothing, man. Niggas be talking, man. What's wrong with these, man? Talk about uncomfortable. Don't talk like me. Don't get the man. When I say no more ATK, ain't no more.
Cutting off ATK in the middle of an investigation makes him seem extremely guilty, which gives the police even more reason to investigate. Remembering that 5 people are currently being held in relation to Foolio's beating is important in order to understand what they found. Alicia, Isaiah, Sean, Rashad, and Davin are all alleged to have employed hitmen. Authorities, however, believe that Yungeen Ace were the main kingpins. Therefore, they have begun to annul all of his recent performances in order to avoid having to pay for attorneys. This is an attempt to lower his business income.
Jacksonville police and I don't know how they be doing it, but they always call around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on? Why y'all want to cancel my show? I don't even live there in Jacksonville. Why y'all want to cancel my? Why y'all trying to my money? Yeah, man, y'all trying to my life. Cause y'all worry about what I got going on. I ain't with y'all. Y'all canceled all my shows, but I just had a show in Temple. Y'all got my show canceled in Tampa. I had a show in Virginia. I called, got my show canceled up. I had a show in Gainesville. Y'all canceled my show in Gainesville before. Daytona. You feel me? Like, what's really going on?
For one reason, all of this was caused by a video leak on the internet. A Jacksonville rapper was found to have admitted to targeting Foolio after Yungeen Ace had staked $10,000 on his head.
Hey, on everything I love, bro. On the day homies, bro, I put it on everything, on my soul, on my kids. I'm the one that smacked Foolio that night when he got at his birthday celebration, bro. You feel me? I ain't gonna show my face and give my identity away or nothing like that, but you know, I did that, you feel me? It was money on his head, you feel me? I rock with Ace and them boys, you feel me? ATK, you feel me? I be in Jacksonville heavy, you feel me? If you know, you know. But yeah, you feel me? I did that, you feel me? I handled that, cause, you know, Ace had that money on his head, you know, Ace had him put that 10K up, told me to slide, told me to cause you know, he got tired of that nigga running his mouth playing all the time, you feel me? So what had to be done, you feel what I'm saying? So I just handled it, you feel me? It was what it is, bro.
Academics would be frank with Young and Ace on DJ Academics program after all of this material was made public, telling him that he would either be dealt with or jailed next.
Whack 100 recently spoke about you and he says, you're next.
Why would you say that, bro? Why would you wish that for me?
Well, I don't know if he was wishing that. I think he's just thinking about, like, you know, in terms of, you know, people want to get the target, like the high profile target, and if Foolio is out the way, now they're like, well, the only way to make another thing is you.
Why was on me, bro? Man, bro, I don't. Man, I've been living my whole life. I'm letting you get up on. I'm not letting nobody get up on me. So I don't.
With his passing now, right? Does it mean that this whole situation is over?
There's never no situation.
Never is a situation wholly absent. Then, academics would explain why Yungeen and Ace would want Julio Foolio dealt with, since he and his street crew ambushed them a few years afterward as he, Yungeen, and Ace were leaving a restaurant. His brother suddenly passed away.
Trying to come for him. I try to hold RJ. I'm trying to RJ open the door. I open the door, I'm pushing him out. I'm like, I got you, bro. I got you. He got grab a shirt. I'm like, bro, I can't move. He tell me he can't move. I jump out the car. Cope open the door. Cope say, call it. Just call mine.
As a result of the catastrophe that killed Yungeen and Ace's siblings. Since then, Yungeen and his allies have been pursuing revenge on Julio Foolio and his team. That's why the job was finished on Fio's birthday. Police have found important evidence linking Yungeen and Ace to the crime, and they made it public today. In Tampa, Florida, on Sunday morning, Julio Foolio, born on June 21, 1998, was ambushed by opposing street members. According to the statement, an intended birthday celebration weekend became the worst thing ever because of social media. Julio and his group rented an Airbnb for the weekend. Following his arrival at the B&B, Foolio would post this to his Instagram story.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got her, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up.
The 2 hours were all that the Airbnb party lasted. On Instagram, Julio would share photos of the party, informing everyone that there were drinks, extracurricular activities, and a large number of women who hung around with Julio Foolio all night. In the end, he would upload multiple videos to Instagram while giggling and laughing with these women. In the meantime, his operations were on the other end of the phone, making plans. This was the first of Fio's many blunders, exposing every action he took to his operations and millions of followers, suggesting that he wouldn't even be 100% in the case of a disaster. The police contacted the landlord of the Airbnb after arriving there an hour later. Fio would eventually be kicked out of the Florida crib along with his team. Then, once again, Foolio would post on Instagram to reveal his next move. This local club's advertisement encourages people to pull up, while prominently displaying the address of the club. It looks like he's trying to break the social media record for the most location. Drops to his operations in a week. Upon arriving at the club, he would then repost on Instagram. It displays the exact location of his seat inside the club this time, as he tells everyone, "I'm heading to the upstairs lounge."
We came deep for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
Line. The operations team was shocked by what they were witnessing. They had plenty of time to get together, look at the club, and strategize. They had known exactly where Fio was, but these operations had to take action on the 23rd. However, as it also involves Yungeen and Ace, we'll talk about that later. Fio and his gang now left the club and gathered in the parking lot. While he was searching for a place to stay, he had the opportunity to check out a Holiday Inn down the street. When they got to the Holiday Inn, they reportedly found it quiet. In the parking lot of the Holiday Inn, they waited for the manager to make 10 reservations. That was before, though, other cars began to drive down the road, crowded with people from the streets. Some men got out of the cars and went into the bushes to ambush Foolio and his group. They all had weapons, but two people were mostly in charge of tracking down Julio Foolio and carrying out the boss's orders. This was clearly Foolio's retaliation. The cops would record that. The date was the 23rd day of the month. When he wrote the hit song When I See You, Foolio made fun of Yungeen Ace for losing his sibling. "I went out to eat on my birthday or hit 3 pastas in the worst way," the chorus sang. Now that we're almost 23, he continues to make fun of me. However, the same law enforcement officials whom Foolio criticized in the song on his on the 23rd day of their birthday, the hit for people and all, much like Foolio rapped against them. However, Yungeen Ace would now provide the authorities with proof that they had snitched. The following day, he would release a well-known song in which he raps the lyrics. For In the Car 1, Then Gone, 3 got hit, illustrating Yungeen Ace's crew's retribution. It was discovered, however, 6 hours after the tragedy that Yungeen Ace had issued a direct diss track against Foolio after his death earlier today. At that point, Young's right-hand man would share an old King Von tweet on Instagram, which said, "Game over, we won, stupid," thanks to the song and Instagram disses. The authorities were able to quickly identify the person responsible for the event. Simply, it all started when music videos were released.
Drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is, we like to run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them that they know they can't live here anymore. There was a particular song, it's Vanessa Carlton. What's the name of that song? It's real catchy, everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it, and they were talking about people that had actually been in Jacksonville. About 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song?
They did name it.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that have actually been, those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on. They think it's a joke.
Anticipate, though, that today, July 19th, the official police records pertaining to Foolio's death would be made public. In an interview they found a month before Foolio's passing, he talked about the Jacksonville feud and revealed that a song featuring both factions coming together to stop the crime was in the work.
No record. Y'all probably didn't know this. Even though I said what I said, bro, me and J.Dot Breeze supposed to be doing a Stop the Violence song. We probably gonna get that shit in motion. So I'm gonna just get that shit out the way for the kids, for the youth and shit. And yeah, we gotta make this look better, man.
You and J.Dot Breezy have a Stop the Violence record coming.
Yeah, that shit, it's talked about. I DM'd him about it. My big cousin wrote him about it too. He said he with it, I'm with it. But basically right now we trying to find a beat.
He said that Yungeen Ace and his crew acted friendly with Foolio, saying that their conflict was resolved. Now that you don't have to worry. He likely let his guard down completely on his birthday by sharing all those places on Instagram. Then the real cause was found by the police. The closest buddy of Ace and Yungeen, ATK Mitch, passed away in April 2022. Foolio was seen driving a Dodge Durango with an illegal window covering on by cops that same month. They would pull Foolio away to interview him. Whenever a prosecutor showed up out of the blue, it turned out to be really weird. Foolio's car was unjustly searched by prosecutors. Then he could tell the police who he was. He was immediately placed in the police patrol car after being informed of Foolio's identity and questioned over the death of Mitch. Well, that's why I didn't want to bring it up.
Right. So I didn't want to bring it up. I know you're gonna be upset. Mitch, there's some text I want to talk to you real quick about what happened to Mitch.
How long that's gonna take?
Not that long. Depends on you. They just gonna ask what you know about what happened.
I used to come to my mama's house. I used to stay on the corner. He used to come over there, show his support.
What type of work do you do?
What type of artist?
You're an artist. Okay. As far as Mitch go, what are you hearing?
Nah, really. I was in Miami when I heard the news. You know what I'm saying? I was down making music, and I saw posting on Instagram, Mitch. Everybody, the whole Jacksonville, Mitch.
Inquiries on Foolio's identity and his link with Mitch were initiated by the investigators. They realized at that moment that these two are complete operatives who are at odds with one another. Once Mitch passed away, they would then ask where Foolio was.
All right, the reason why I'm here, I am lead on your friend's case.
Ooh.
You didn't have a friend who recently got killed?
A lot of friends that,
Recently? Mitch?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm lead on that. I don't know how close you guys were. Can you kind of give me just run down on y'all relationship when y'all met? How long y'all been partners or whatever?
The police knew that Foolio had a connection to Mitch, but they still had no specific information about him, so they would look for whatever information they could. But Foolio stood quietly and told the police, "I don't know anything."
If you may know or hear something, that'd be helpful as well. Because if you know his mom, you can sit up there and call his mom. then I'm pretty sure you would want her to have some answers as well.
My little brother, I don't know who did. I don't know. I ain't here. That's what I'm saying. You will never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No, I just heard they say little brother got. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Miami at the time though.
You ain't tired of that, man?
Yeah, but I'm not.
File was scuttling any involvement with Mitch's death. They would quiz Foolio about the link between his music and several crimes throughout Jacksonville. The more the detectives grew agitated, the more he said nothing.
Think that your music or your ways or the way you conduct yourself through your music had anything to do with him?
Nah, because even before I was rapping, it was, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say it's my music, that's why somebody, you get what I'm saying?
Okay, do you think it influenced someone or triggered someone, like the way y'all going back and forth with it? Do you feel that way?
Nah. A song can't make no do nothing.
1615, he's lying to the authorities and pretending he didn't know about the incident. When it turns out that his crew was responsible for Ak Mitch's death, Ak Mitch is a parent. Their sole worry was where their kid or brother was. As Charleston White would say, no one should feel sorry for Foolio's acts after his death.
And everybody saying, well, man, what you think about this? Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, that works hard to die. Did he earn this here? And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Where that nigga lived and talk gangster? Should nobody be sad what did happen to Foolio? One thing we know about it, he didn't go to heaven.
That ain't good. What's
Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Now where that boy, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that was making people mama cry. It's some people relieved, wiping their forehead saying, oh, Lord, thank you. And then there's some people crying, said, oh, we gonna miss one leg.
According to the widespread belief that Foolio's passing was a kind of retaliation against Ak Mitch. If this is the case, do enjoy the video and comment below with your favorite Yungeen Ace or Foolio.